finally ready to get out of the house with the boys. We are going to go to a nice little park today. We're gonna have a picnic. We're gonna go for a run. We're gonna go to Walmart. I know, very exciting Walmart, but we have to find the boys some nice little hats. Their heads are just so tiny and I'm having a hard time finding something. Now that we're gonna get out in the nice weather, I need something to protect them from the sun. So let's go. Just getting to Annie Williams Park. Gonna get the boys out, gonna get them fed, and just kind of sit and enjoy the beautiful weather. Now that the boys are 4 months old, I wanted to reflect a little and give a newborn to 3-month-old update. The past 3 months have definitely been a struggle. Trying to figure out how to juggle 2 babies at the beginning was honestly stressful. I was so lucky to have my mom take 2 weeks off work when the boys came to help out. By the time I delivered the boys, I was already exhausted from not sleeping well and chasing our toddler around. So to have that bit of help was so amazing, especially at night. I was able to get some good stretches of sleep in before I had to get up and pump as my mom would take over. When the 2 weeks was up, I decided to suck up my pride and take the help from friends and family that had offered. As the twins were a very big challenge for me, I was very overwhelmed. I had a couple close friends help out, which I am so unbelievably grateful for. Pretty much everyone else ended up being busy or had other priorities. To be fair, some had some really legit reasons for not being able to help. The family and friends that I thought I could count on and would ask for help from. And if anybody knows me, knows I do not ask for help. I definitely am, I kind of do things on my own. I hate asking for help from people. But they turned out to have other priorities. You really learn who your people are as a twin mom, and I quickly remembered why I don't ever ask for help. I knew as hard as things were, I needed to figure this out on my own. My mom works full time. My husband's job is to take care of our toddler as she is a handful on her own. I'm not trying to scare any future twin moms here, just being realistic. Twins is obviously a lot of work. But it didn't take me long to find my groove, and I now actually find it easier on my own some days. It does get easier by, I'd say, 2 months. Babies were sometimes sleeping from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., or they would be up once in the night. They were never terrible sleepers. I would say the most they had me up in the night would be 3 times, average about 1 to 2 times per night. I would get up, nurse them, then I didn't have to deal with any bottles or anything like that. But then in the day, I would do 50% breast milk and then 50% formula. Naps were all over the place. Some days they would nap at the same time, other days all over the place. I really didn't take them out at all unless it was for a doctor's appointment, some sort of necessary medical appointment. I was just way too exhausted and anxious about the situation. The first month was really hard. Babies both had witching hours. They would both cry if I wasn't holding them. It would break my heart to hear one cry as I got one ready for bed or bottle fed one. That's the hardest part about twins, is being okay with one twin having to wait or having to be okay with it. Also, I feel as though there's a lot less snuggle time as there was with my daughter. I feel rushed a lot of the times to get to the next baby while they wait for me to feed them or while I'm trying to get other things done. I'm learning to slow down though and try and do things while the babies nap or just bring them around the house with me. One of my favorite things though about the twins is seeing how different they are and watching their little personalities shine through as they develop. Overall, they are really good babies. They seem so much easier than our daughter, both together, sleeping better than my daughter even is to this day. We are very blessed and grateful for our big family. It's unbelievably hard, but the most rewarding thing ever.